All right, so we've got our cargo shelf in place, and as you can see, we do have a lot of adjustability. This is where this is going to live, and the reason for that is the customers opted to have us install our Dometic Jug holder. So that's actually going to live here on the cargo shelf. We actually have two that are going to go here, one in front of the other. And the reason for that is he wants to be able to have the accessibility to get in here with the jug and put it in place. The other one will live right in front of it or behind it, depending on where you're at on the truck. So we're gonna go ahead and install the HD mesh connectors in two of the dog bones, and then we will have to drill 3 holes for each, and we will nut and bolt that. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I've taped all this off. Like I had mentioned before, the customer wants to do 2 of the Dometic jugs. Now, because of the spacing on the mount and the spacing on the dog bones on the mass cargo shelf, we're unable to use all of the HD mass connectors. So we're going to use 1 in each corner. So we're going to have a jug mount here and a jug mount here. So what I need to do is I need to drill 3 holes in the cargo shelf for each of the jug mounts. So I put some tape down. We're gonna set this in place. I'm gonna come through and mark that. We'll do that for both the jugs. We're gonna throw a moving blanket under here, and then we're also gonna throw in some of our foam that we wrap things up in. And that's gonna help stop some of the chips. If you have some of that foam, it works really great because when the drill shavings fall through there, they're generally hot and they stick to that foam and they don't fall off into the vehicle. So that's like a little tech tip for you right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark these holes. We'll go ahead and hit them with a center punch, and then we'll drill them out and we'll get these jugs mounted. We have clearance everywhere. I'm gonna move this back over to the other side, make sure we have clearance there before we start drilling. What is that your grandfather always said? Measure twice, cut once. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we've got our Dometic jug in place. We've got 1 mount and 1 jug in place. We have 1 more that we're gonna do, but I wanted to focus on the Dometic Faucet. This is something that we worked on a few months back. As you notice on the actual tailgate, Jeep has put this little cutout on here that they claim is for a soda can. And so we kind of took that 1 step further and created this mount that will actually glue in place right there. You're still able to close your tailgate. And then we have a water line that will run from the faucet, which will sit there. Dometic has a magnetic base. Actually, this is a mag base, but it's a metal disc that sits on there. We have a hose that'll run all the way around up into here and actually into the Dometic jug. That's what this is. And then we have a series of self-adhesive anchors that will go along here that will hold the hose in place. And we also have an anti-drip plug that will go in the end of the hose. Once we unplug it, we can plug in the plug and stop any dripping that may occur. There's always a little residual water that hangs out inside that tube. So we just try to think of everything as solution. Now we don't have water running all over the place. We can cap that off. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We can mount this here and we can run our line and get it routed back to the jug, and that's yet another product that we are manufacturing and providing for the ultimate experience here. Thanks for watching our install video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more videos on installs, around the shop, and exciting new releases by American Adventure Lab. Don't forget to check out our website for more products and accessories to enhance your off-road experience. And if you have any questions, suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.